Hello YouTube and welcome to Against the Storm. We're here to play Prestige 11 today. I already scouted ahead. We're going to be playing on the Watchtower, but I have not started in. So I want to go Watchtower because I like to stay in this inner ring as long as possible. You get to bring more embarkation points with you. It's a special modifier, so it's fun. It'll give me extra food, which I don't really need, but you can use it in the Forsaken Altar during storms. And we're just going to hop in here at Prestige 11, which will get us more of these seal fragments, which we're collecting up here in the top right. That's going to help us get, let me show you, this cobalt seal unlocked. We need 60 total, and we're only at 24. We're about halfway through, so I think Prestige 11 is going to be what we need. Now, we could also pick up some more of these seal fragments along some of these, like, points of interest along the way. But I like to grab the embarkation points, the reserve embarkation points granted us to the Queen. These can only get used once, while the ones on the left can get used every settlement. So, excuse me. We've saved up a lot of reserve embarkation points, so we might need to pick seal fragments to get to the seal, but let's just do a long stream today, or long for me anyway. I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 hours in. Hopefully we can knock this out, but then I have some Halloween plans that I need to head to, so we won't be going longer than that. Because there's an average amount of soil, we'll bring a farm. Our cheapest farm, that, you know, I prefer the small farm over the herb garden. I feel like, you know, herbs are inedible, so having them at a 2-star recipe isn't that great. They work really well with, like, flour, which, you know, you can make out of roots, but that's only a 1-star root recipe, and roots are edible, so they're trying to eat the stuff that, anyway, I prefer grain and vegetables, so we'll go for that one. Berry farms are probably my favorite just because it's 2-star recipes, fabric and food, but you don't get flour out of that. After that, I typically like to grab 2 people. One of these delivery lines might be cool, but they're fairly expensive on this map. Incense and scrolls aren't really that useful. Like, they have uses, but they're not going to help me open up chests like a training gear delivery line would do. The Watchtower modifier makes it so that hostility doesn't increase as we open up new glades. So really, the only downside of opening up new glades is having to deal with the glade events, which is totally fine. It's difficult to deal with those events, that's why they're there. And then I like to pick parts because we're on a high enough difficulty that parts are in high demand. So we don't have to pick orders that have parts in them or cornerstone. And then we'll just grab meat. Since we can potentially grow vegetables, let's just grab some meat for some food diversity. That's some simple food for our people to eat. And when I was scouting this out, I wasn't sure what I wanted to land on. I do love foxes, but I think we're going to go with the harpies and 2 villagers, plus our 3 over here. It's going to give us 5 additional people. That's 13 total, with some decent resources and some happiness off the coats. So this is what we'll do, and I'm kind of trying to drive through this stuff quickly, so I'll try not to explain as much unless people ask questions in the chat, which would be a rarity on YouTube for me. But I'm happy to answer questions. Please let me know. Alright, so I haven't read the Prestige 11 exact modifier before. It's told us the Blight Rot's impact is stronger, but what that means is cyst generation rate is increased by 100%, Hearth corrupts 50% quicker, and all effects that spawn Blight Rot now add twice as many cysts. Okay, so people might be dying. We need to stay on top of that corruption. It's going to dissuade us from using rainwater, as it's called, since this is rain punk. Okay, so what are the modifiers we're dealing with here? At hostility 1, the Firekeeper's power weakens in the face of otherworldly force. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in the Ancient Hearth is lowered by 1, so we'll only be able to sacrifice 2 instead of 1, or 2 instead of 3 stacks, which I don't typically do anyway. 3 is really hard to do, because it's like on wood, that's like sacrificing 36 wood per minute per stack. So it's like 100 wood per minute all the way through the storm. That's really hard to do. Villagers with this effect move 40% slower if they don't have housing. That's fine. Housing's really easy to accomplish. Villagers report feeling sick, especially during the storm. When a villager leaves or dies, 4 Blight Rot cysts will appear in the settlement. Prestige 11, I think, will double that to 8, which is quite a bit. Every dangerous and forbidden glade event grants -2 global resolve during the storm. Added retroactively. So that's going to counteract our lack of hostility. If we get up to hostility 4, then we'll be getting a stack in global resolve negative modifier. So what do we have in here in our first camp? We've got just some eggs, some roots, and some flax. It'd be cool if we had farm soil, but we don't. But we do have a human, so they'll tell us where the nearest soil is. Oh, over here in the small glade. On the left, it's showing us that we have 2 humans, 2 beavers, and 9 harpies. And then, yeah, let's kind of take a look around. We've got our forbidden glades out there, which are these like larger icons. And they're harder than the dangerous glades. Well, difficulty is based on what you have available to you. So I think we'll start growing towards the farmland. Even though there's a ton of small glades here, opening them up won't increase our hostility, so they're basically free. That's showing us that we have a small farm, we have 3 building choices, and let's get going. Let's get our woodcutters camps up and running. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and do 3, since cutting into stuff is just fine. That'll get us some plant fiber, eggs, and resin off the trees, plus every tree is going to give us twice the amount of wood. And then if our villagers have a 10% chance of doubling, then that gives us a chance of up to +4. Then we build our roads. Just come across here and there. I don't think I need to go behind the warehouse. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And then this will just increase the rate at which our villagers can travel around. Typically I would start building gathering stuff, but since 9 people are going to be going into these 3 woodcutters camps, I think I'll just have the rest of the people build some shelters. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's it. And then we'll let them build. Let's, I meant to hit the ×3 button. Let's speed things up. And we can use this button to actually assign woodcutters. Just right click to assign, middle to unassign 1, left click to unassign all. And then I'm going to start marking trees. I don't know why I was holding down control there. Oh, we got our first cornerstone. Gain 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. That might be useful with the corruption, but hopefully we'll find something better. Gain 5 pigment for every 10 insects. No, thank you. Your scouts have learned how to be cautious when looting abandoned caches. Every time you open or send an abandoned cache to Citadel, hostility is lowered by 15. That's tempting, especially since it's not retroactive. That's something nice to pick up early. 3 oil for every 10 flour produced would be really nice, especially since we already have the small farm and humans. It'd be really easy to pick up a flour recipe. So last time I picked this, it bit me in the butt because I never found any fertile soil. But this one we should be fine. Since we're already getting reduced hostility from the different glades, like this could be really cool. Because as we open up the glades, it'll reduce hostility as opposed to increasing it, if that makes sense. Because instead of getting the negative modifier that this normally helps counteract, we're just like only reducing hostility the more things that we open. So that's what's tempting about silent looting, but let's go ahead and go for the free oil from flour. That'll help us with our fuel situation. We can use wood on other things like planks and burning stacks and whatnot. Okay, so rain mills are excellent flour recipe. The press would be really cool, except that we just took that last recipe. So it's like getting free oil from an awesome flour recipe sounds better to me. So we'll go ahead and do that. Plus I like building materials. Packs of building materials get really good once you once you've unlocked all the improved housing for all the different races, which I have done. That's a level 18 thing. We could pick up the clay pit, which I don't typically do. The brewery would be fairly decent. The kiln would be another way for us to use that wood that we'll be saving by producing oil. Plus it would be a better brick recipe. I'm not sure we'll ever make jerky, but we could use that free oil or the coal for that. You know, we don't have to make this choice right now. Unfortunately, lizards enjoy working in that building, so it's not that useful. I think humans would enjoy this building, but we don't really have containers. Packs of crops can be really useful, though, but it's only a 1-star recipe. Okay, but, you know, the best recipe you're going to get besides finding a haunted brewery in the forest is the granary. So perhaps this isn't such a horrible recipe. Plus humans would like working there. So that could help us with storms. Let's pick it. And then it shows us the granary. I do like the guild house. That one's always great. The bonus is retroactive, so you don't have to get it early. But out of these three, biscuits might be the best recipe for us out of all those. But it could also be just a granary game. You know, I can regret my last choice all I want, but I didn't know it was going to show me the granary. A 2-star fabric recipe is pretty nice. Plus humans are effective at working here. Yeah, we'll get it. We've got 2 humans. Let's count on getting more. Now what we didn't get is a good plank recipe, which is unfortunate, but we'll get more as the orders come in. And as I said, we're trying to speed things up. Here comes the orders. Let's see what's offering us. Dangerous Glade. Complete any 1 Dangerous Glade event in the next 10.5 minutes. I cannot guarantee that that'll happen. And honestly, that stuff doesn't look too tempting. I mean, it is tempting, right? But not enough to base my run off of it. I think I'm cool with this first one. Clearing glades, packs of building materials for parts, food, and people. We could open up a trading post and get 10 amber for biscuits, parts, and tools, or we could build 2 of our camps and bricks and get 3 of the parts back and some clay and reeds. The trading post seems more tempting to me. I don't really want to turn in 10 bricks. Deliver 7 packs of crops for +1 pack production and planting crops being faster. That sounds great to me. 15 Harpy Resolve is fine. 30 berries and 3 parts. That's great, but let's go for the packs of crops. Then we can use that 10 amber over here in case our trades don't look good. And yeah, we should be able to finish these fairly quickly if we try. Let's set all of our woodcutters to only marked trees. And then I can put someone in here. Actually, 2 someone's in here, and they can start carrying stuff for our woodcutters, which just sounds great to me. Like, net positives there. In terms of what I want to make over here, some planks would be great. Let's go to 30 just because of how much wood is here. And this should be fine. Okay, our first glade is open. It's a small encampment. As we can tell, it did not increase our hostility at all. Yeah, hostility 0 from small glades being opened. That's awesome. It says 1 times 15, but it still equals 0. Perhaps that's a tooltip error. 10 amber or 2 people. You know, I'm totally fine with the 10 amber from this. Let's do that. And we can take a person out of the warehouse. They were only carrying 8 wood, so I got rid of them. And I actually feel really confident to just cut into like all these small glades. Scouts are idle. I didn't tell them. My bad. Go investigate. You actually have to hit the investigate button or they won't start working, which I love. But I don't like it when I forget to hit it. This guy can move over there. And then we'll move these guys down here. Get that stuff going. I'm holding down control near the dangerous glades, and then I'm holding down control near... letting go of control near the small glades. And we're just zooming through this first year. We're trying to open up some space. Get some basic stuff placed down. It's probably worth moving this person down here to clear up some more room for housing. Because we're going to need housing. Actually, sooner rather than later. Oh, accidentally built a road there. Alright, we are at hostility level 2, so let's unassign our workers to get at least down to hostility 1. Okay, we're at hostility 0. That'll be just fine with us. Boom. Put a harpy in there. We can put harpies in here. And then, what can I start building? The rain mill would be a great place to start. And then we want to place down our brewery. Just a nice 3x3 structure. And then we want to place down the granary, which is a 2x2. So I can move this over and I can place my granary right here. This gives all of my production buildings close access to our only warehouse for now. And that'll be good for us. I'm actually okay with putting a few more in and going to hostility 1. Let's deactivate that so that our warehouse people aren't delivering all of our goods over there. We'll deactivate this for the same reason. And then we've got more people. I'm not sure it matters. Let's grab beavers. Beavers are effective woodcutters. Though perhaps I should be aiming for humans. Oh, we're gonna need fabric. Alright, we can make fabric. Just like what? Wait. No, I've got a fabric recipe, so I just need them to make fabric once. Then I can turn off fabric, return all that. That's great. Let's force this delivery. Storage is empty. I guess the warehouse people are already going to go pick it up. Every 3 blight rot cysts, every 3 burnt blight rot cysts lowers hostility by 10. When the hearth is corrupted, you're unable to sacrifice resources. Hostility is reduced by 40 for every hearth upgrade at the neighborhood. Scouting ahead makes it easier to prepare for the worst. Discovering a small glade increases working speed of scouts investigating dangerous or forbidden glade events by 50% for 180 seconds. You know, I feel like that takes a lot of focus to use, so I'm not going to use Farsight. If you want to take, you first must give +1 wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. We could definitely afford to do that, but I don't think we need to afford to do that. All of our trees are already double producing wood. Let's baptism by fire, which makes it so we can't burn things on our hearth, but we'll be getting reduction to our hostility, and we're already going to have tons of blight rot cysts coming in, so let's go ahead and go with that. Deliver a bunch of packs and get bonus to pack production sounds good to me. Getting the alchemist hut for free could be cool, +5 parts for having 10 harpies, which we already do, and resolve above 22, which we definitely don't. But we could definitely get there. I'm okay with this plus packs of productions, even though I don't have a way of making packs of trade goods yet. We've got enough pack production to make it at least interesting to look at. So we could sacrifice all these things to get +1 resin production. Don't really care about that. 25% longer burning of fuel sounds great. 20 copper bars for free is not horrible at all. Or reach standing level 1 with 3 settlements for 5 parts, 2 wildfire essence, and 20 amber. I'm most interested in this perk, but I think that I'll regret not picking the parts, so we'll go for the parts. Like, my brain's telling me, let's get the perk. But my wisdom is telling me that that's not the best choice to make. 2-star pack of crops. Yeah, it's only 1 star. So this is just for what? It's not even as good at making pickled goods. Wow. It's just for ale. This, like, literally the brewery is just for ale. So we don't have containers. We can put people in there. We can put humans in there to make them happy if they're going to leave. That could increase their happiness. So that's what we're going to do. Use that building for, is just a happiness generator. Realistically, what we want to make is neither of those things. Let's go for 20 fabric off of here. Actually, we can go for 30. And humans are efficient at working here, so we'll take them out up there and put them in here just for now. Realistically, what we're looking for is we need to get to this fertile soil, which I branched out of, but that's okay. You know, I also needed to clear up the space for housing and stuff, so I'm not worried about it at all. We could place our first beaver house already, which could be interesting. I feel like that'd be a nice early start on beaver housing. So yeah, let's move our woodcutter so I can place it where I want. This is near the hearth, but further away from the warehouse. Again, we'll try and put production on the north side here and housing on the south side. I was going to say, we're already low on food, but of course we are, because I haven't been gathering it at all off the ground. And the trees are not giving us anything but 5% eggs. Clay deposits will help us get some stuff for bricks, some copper, and some roots. Those all sound great to me. We've got more people are amber over here, and we're out of food for that, so we're not going to do that. But we do have the 12 fertile soil. So we'll place down our small farm. And we will place down our farm fields. Once our builders are ready, they will carry the stuff over there and build those buildings. I'm okay with taking out one of those harpies for that, because we are going to need food. So like we could build a trapper's camp, we could build the harvester's camp, we could build a root camp. What's that? Foragers. Oh, I was going to move the humans into this, but it's now the clearance season. There's no crops for them to harvest, so they won't be able to do anything until the next phase. But we got plenty of fabric, so we'll be fine with that. Our warehouse workers should carry the fabric away for us. We'll be fine. Oh, Harpy Resolve is low. I bet that's because they don't have food. But we'll favor them for now. Put some people in for gathering food. Move this guy over here to cut up some more trees that are in our way. Move these people over here for that. Let's get some more workers out here. We also want an herbalist camp. It's just a bunch of camps. You know, they're not super important for us to have. We can always delete them for their parts back later, but we may as well clear the stuff off the ground. That's my thinking on that. Any questions? Comments, concerns, queries? Alright, and it's the storm. We have plenty of wood. We don't need to be cutting into other stuff right now, so let's pull our woodcutters out, lower our hostility, and let's start getting stuff that we need. I can also take these humans out and put them in the farm so they can start sowing their fields, which will make it improves something about them gathering resources. I think it makes it so they can plant faster. Not really sure. Oh. So yeah, we don't have any of the stuff for the rain mill yet. That's fine. Beaver resolve is low. Oh. Because I'm favoring these harpies and our people don't have food. If either one of these was food, I'd pick it right now. But perhaps I should anyway. Trapper's camp. There are 2 beavers in there. Throw a beaver in here. Throw a human in the rain mill. Heck, am I even building? Yeah, I'm building these houses. Okay, let's get these houses built. And then I'll put someone else in the warehouse. Ugh, come on, harpies. Stick around, please. No, they're just gonna leave. A craftsman left. Oh, the crude workstation. Alright. That's fine. I mean, I'm not super thrilled about it, but it is what it is, right? Ugh. Again, not super thrilled about it, but it is what it is. It's not game ending at all. Let's try and get through this. So now that I have the flour, what do I do with it? Unfortunately, I doubled down on pickled goods and packs of crops. So yeah, the brewery is just not cutting it. Could start making bricks if we want. But I think we've got our food on lock now. Let's pick our cornerstone. For every 20 felled trees, global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. It's interesting. Specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production is increased by +1 for every 25 times it's produced. Let's grab grain bags. +2 to leather production and ramping meat. Are there other options? I always like a ramping meat selection, but you know, I haven't really been gathering meat, so I'm cool with just tripling down on all that grain production. And then we've got 2 orders to pick. Did we pick the kiln? I don't think we picked the kiln. Yeah, we didn't. But had we picked the kiln, this would be a decent one. Need for treatment fulfilled. Wow. So yeah. It's not really screaming at me. We can wait on that. So now we kind of have our food coming in multiple forms. Let's get people back in our woodcutters camps. I know I haven't done any trading yet, but that's fine with me. Another small glade. We got our gristle geyser. And for 9 tools, we could get 2 to 3 coal veins over here. That'd be kind of cool. Drizzle geyser would be useful for, what was it, the granary. The harvester's camp is done already. So we shall delete. We could get new people. More amber might be nice. We've already lost people, so, you know, getting more might be good. At least that's my thinking. Stonecutter's camp is done. Delete that. Ooh, we got a golden stag. And I do love the sea marrow deposit. We just deleted the stonecutter's camp, though. Some vegetables are nice. We can move our foragers camp up there when they're done with these roots. So the golden stag is going to run to one of these nearby glades. And then we can get a bonus if we cut into it fast enough. So, unfortunately, it's going to be really close to the storm. But I think it's worth it, because that's just a free bonus. And I was just thinking about how we need to cut into one of those anyway. All right. Oh, cool. There's like a little city in here. We got a brickyard that we can build. We got a cooperage that we can build, which will give us a container and some coats and tea recipes. That sounds great. Yeah, and beavers will be efficient at working there. They won't like working there. The brickyard is nice. Give us access to pottery and bricks and crystallized dew in case we want that. An upgraded herbalist camp means we never have to pick the upgraded herbalist camp blueprint. It only takes 2 parts to build it. So that saves us 3 parts as well, because I can delete the small one, get 5 parts back, and then we only have to get 2 to build or to repair an existing one. There's also more fertile soil over here. I'm really glad the golden stag brought us over here. So we can choose either a corruption event. You will take all of the treasure, but the forest will curse your riches for robbing one of its ancient spirits. Or the golden treasure stag will share some of its riches with you. So I'm cool with sharing. Oh, cool. +1 global resolve and 25 amber. And also, I could delete these stone paths and get some stone. You know, if I was really desperate. Let's check out the vault event. 10 planks for -12 global resolve. Oh, great. I mean, I think we have to. I don't think we can wait till the end of the storm. Kills every living being within 20 fields. Yeah. I don't like this. And I think our harpies are our most likely to leave. So I don't know how I feel about putting them in there for that. But we gotta do it. High level of corruption. Oh, that means we need our blight rot post. Which I will move this for. Oh, we don't have bricks. Yeah, we need to make some of those. Okay, yeah, let's pull some people out. There's a ton of stuff in that glade, though. Place our farm about there. More people. More people, more problems. But I'm okay with more problems. More people, more solutions. Beaver resolve is low? Wait, is there something I'm missing? All woodcutters and gatherers get -12. Ah, okay. Yeah. I didn't read that very closely. Sweet. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's take our gatherers out. Yeah, they don't need negative modifiers on them. Let's go. Let's put some more people in here. Let's get some production going. You know, that sounds good to me. Yeah, we can't make complex foods yet, but, you know, we could make some more fabric. We could, you know, get a human in there, get a beaver in there. Beavers like working here, huh? We can start building packs of building materials. I'm cool with another beaver house or two. You know, these all sound like great things. Ooh, resolve slow. There we go. Taking out one increase or reduced our hostility by a little bit. Our harpies are still not happy though. We're at 345% corruption. Oh man, we did not build that fast enough. We're gonna lose some people for sure. Oh wow, this is bad. Harpy Scout left. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to put harpies in there. guess they're most likely to leave. Yep, there we go. 3 people died. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna lose 3 more people, aren't we? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I bet building decorations. Yeah, let's build them close to the thing. Decorations will increase your hearth level. And 21. Oh. 6 more people dead. Wow. Or 3 more, but 6 people died that whole storm. That's horrible. Yeah, and the queen wasn't too happy about that either. Okay, so there's a lot of trade things here. We could lose all of our food to get 100% bonus yields from fertile soil buildings. Oh, I think that's what we need to do. Yeah, because we can't afford for Blightrot cysts to grow faster. More offers from our neighboring towns isn't really going to help us right now. And minus hostility every time we sell goods worth amber is great, but that, like, these are both things we're not taking advantage of. I'm okay with losing 19 food to double my food production. It's probably time to pick orders, though. I mean, let's go for the treatment. Turn in 3 ancient tablets and cut through the forest to discover 4 glades. In 20 minutes would get us some really cool stuff, but I don't want to risk it for that biscuit. Unfortunately, these other 2 aren't things that we can accomplish. We are going to need to make trade goods for a different mission, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Complete any 4 dangerous or forbidden glade events. If I could do that in the next 20 minutes, that would be amazing. Like, we would be excellent players. We can't do that. Complete 5 trade routes worth at least 12 amber. Can't do that. Complete 3 events making loyalty decisions. Okay, yeah, we'll pick that. Should probably put some people here to rebuild that. We can delete this. They're done with this event, which is great. We'll get these people out of here. Get this person out of here. Let's return that for now. Turn that. We can deactivate and deactivate. Okay with deactivating this as well. Oh, that's the trapper's camp. Okay with deactivating our rain mill as well. Let's go for 10. Purging fire with wood is fine. And then I need to populate some of these buildings again. Let's come this way with our woodcutters camp. We can throw one in this corner as well. And then this guy's not going to have anyone to help him work for a while, but we can throw him down here. We'll call that good. Oh, I need to put people in here. Do we have humans? Yeah, of course we have humans. I have them working on the wrong project. Let's put them in the small farm, then they're good to go. Next will be the brickyard, but we don't have the planks for it yet. We can go for the cooperage after that. That'll be good. Let's turn off bricks here and put a guy in there to make some planks for us. I threw someone in the trapper's camp, and that'll be fun. And I'll get two of those harpies in there, which makes them extra efficient, which means they have a 10% chance of doubling their yield. And I gotta say, this is Prestige 11 is a lot harder than Prestige 10. Gotta say it. Checks out. Do have a lot of wood. You know, I probably should have built the trading post by now. Newcomers. Yeah, let's get humans and food. Sounds great. Five planks, 2 bricks. For the cooperage. I'm trying to click on the brickyard though. Yeah, I'll throw a person in there. 100% growth on these things is great. That means we're getting 6 vegetables and 12 grain per yield on 2 farms. That'll go really well for us. We've got 50 amber, so we can buy some cool things. Faster packs of good productions. We're not really worried about that right now. 10% faster movement speed could be cool. Haulers move 25% faster. That's also pretty cool. Buying things from these traders is really difficult. I think it was Prestige 9 or 10 or 8 that did that. Just makes like our stuff sell for less and their stuff already sold for more. So it's like an even worse trade. Now you can make that up in the trade routes, especially with some perks. But we're not producing packs of provisions yet. We're not that rich, so we've been collecting amber just from like our different choices along the way. You know, let's turn in our trading post thing first, and then I'm okay with buying the smelter just because it's a building and it would give us biscuits plus copper bars. So you know that's probably the right thing to do with our money. We've got 103 resin, huh? It's pretty cool. He's definitely not speaking English. Okay, so we've rebuilt the herbalist camp, so we don't need one of those. We could get the plantation for berries, because you can make berry biscuits and berry pie, I think. Plus the plant fiber is pretty sweet. 100% production on 2 2-star recipes would be pretty sweet. We just picked something that makes it so we don't need the furnace, though pie would be great. 2-star biscuits, incense, and tea from the apothecary. It's pretty cool, but I think we're just going to pick the plantation, and then the next fertile soil we'll throw down a plantation. Let's get him to deliver those planks so that they can finish that project up there. Scouts are idle in the brickyard. Yeah, because we just sent those planks in. We'll be good. No more suitable trees. Let's mark these out. Come on. Come on, son. And I'm just holding down control so we don't start a glade event accidentally. Control makes it so that it only marks trees that won't open up a new glade. We're probably going to want like a warehouse up here so that our farmers can carry stuff more quickly back and forth. So they don't spend as much time walking, they spend much more time like dealing with stuff. And we're fine at hostility 1, huh? Alright, cool. You know, the pottery is going to be a game changer for us. Because that means we can start making those pickled goods at a great recipe. So, you know, let's just go for 50 of those and 20 of these. And we could throw a beaver in there. And we could start making these pickled goods over at the granary. With vegetables or berries. I'm cool with that. 80. I don't think they'll ever get there, but you know, it could be cool. Got the smelter, which is of course a 3x3. Place that over here. And then the plantations for our next set of fertile soil if we ever find any. Which hopefully we will. We don't have enough tools for this. Nor really a way of getting tools. But we'll get there. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth building a small warehouse up here. Just place it right next to the farm. Well-used parts in my mind. And then I'm actually okay with placing another one over here. That should give us everything we need. And we got another cornerstone. Alright, 50% of the goods produced in the small farm. Oh! Brewery produces faster. Too bad we picked that other building. Some fossils contain valuable surprises. Gain 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow produced. Just the right amount. Villagers with the need fulfilled have a 25% chance of doubling their yields. I do like the well-rested workers. We don't have the building to distribute that, but we would be able to make the ale really efficiently out of our brewery. And doubling yields is always nice, but 25% chance of doubling yields or 50% increase on our 100% increase on our small farm sounds really good. I wonder if it's a 50%. You think this adds? It's going to be 150% increase? Let's find out. I bet it is. So yeah, it's at 8. Instead of a 50% increase from the 6 to go to 9, it's a 50% increase from the 3, but it did round up, so I appreciate that. Yeah, we're at 15 grain instead of like 18. $40 packs of provisions in 6 minutes. Not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. I mean, I guess we triple down on packs of trade goods. You know, we should start turning in some of these quests so we can get some other good stuff. So, you know, the packs of crops are probably a good thing to start producing. We could do that in fairly short order. Plus, investing in packs of crops allows you to invest in your human houses, which increases farming speed and all that lovely stuff. Herbalist camp is done. Alright. Well, it can move up to these mushrooms. Alright, alright, alright. Insects and mushrooms. Let's go. We got some newcomers. Just in time. Oh, I didn't see the parts till it was too late. I saw the beavers.
Oh, we know.
Dang it. I should have picked the one with the parts. I clicked that so fast. Alright, it's fine though. Everything's fine. Yeah, some copper bars would be nice. I don't think we need the training gear. And biscuits would be great out of just anything, really. So, you know, we can throw a harpy in there. We could buy the upgraded foragers camp, which is nice because it's one less building for it to show us when it offers us blueprints. +1 clay production would be pretty sweet. We're collecting that one at a time. So that's a 100% increase. Set a stronger of secure shipment. Hollows can carry 5 more goods at once. Okay. Yeah, but we didn't really do any amber preparation. Like, you know, that's only, what, like, yeah, we would get 30 amber for all of that. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. We're good. We don't need to purchase any of that stuff. Thank you very much, Sahilda. You've been great. But we'll pass this time. Let's force this guy to deliver. I like how I have all these, like, woodcutters and woodcutters camps, but, like, not really using them. And by I like that, I mean I'm not in love with it. Scouts are idle in the cooperage because we don't have the bricks right now, but they're making the bricks. Or they've made the bricks, they just have to deliver the bricks. Small foragers camp has no nearby deposits, but we can move it over here to pick up some roots or vegetables, but we'll go for the roots. Wow, yeah. Yeah, they don't have enough time to gather all their crops, even with the warehouse. I'm gonna need haulers to make that efficient. Yeah, we lost a lot of crops that year. Or we lost access to a lot of crops that we could have otherwise received. Cooperage is working on it. Let's get rid of our choppers. Get to the chopper. And then, yeah, that would have been nice to have some haulers in there, but didn't quite make it to that, did we? This Queen's Impatience is going up pretty quickly. Ooh, we can finally get a 2-star plank recipe, the tools and the luxury goods all in one. Sounds great. We've already got our next farm picked out, so we don't really, you know, crystallized dew is nice, but we already have some access to the copper. Let's make it so that we can use it. That'll be our carpenter. Come over here. There are human in here. Take a beaver out of here. There's some beavers in there. What am I making at the brewery? Nothing? Yeah, we're good. Oh, okay. Yep, we can stop producing planks here. Forced delivery. And we'll turn off all the recipes, and I can move someone over here. Thank you. Yeah, you can use wood for now. You can use either metal, even though we don't have any of either. And packs of luxury goods, we don't need that for now. So we'll be good on this. I should probably be giving these workers something to do, though. What's the cooperage want? Oh, barrels, yep. Coats, I'm cool with that. Tea. Yeah, we can't make tea. Oh, we could make it out of all that resin. Just thinking about where I could put a hearth out here. We probably want to cut into another dangerous glade. Just like cuz. You know, access to more resources, another danger, something we could potentially make a loyalty decision with. More fertile soil would be great. So I'm just going to unmark all those yellow trees over there. Alright. Oh, sweet. Look at all this fertile soil and an herb garden. It's 2 different plots. One looks completely full. Yeah, 21 fertile soil. That's insane. And the leaky cauldron. So the leaky cauldron, I believe, will spawn even more fertile soil if you solve it with this right path, which would be an empathy decision. Or we could burn it down to get +2 grain production, which I like. Some barrels, which I like, and haulers would move faster, which, you know, we need to start using haulers, so that would be perfectly fine for me. Let's turn off the burning of the oil then. And we should be getting plenty of oil from our flour production. Yeah. So I could just put more people in here. We'll get more flour. And then we can solve this event in short order. So this will slow down our food production. So it's probably worth pulling some people out of things that would otherwise be food production. For that, I'll throw them in here. We'll choose that and investigate. So they're not going to get that done immediately, which is fine. I'm okay with rebuilding the herb garden just for food diversity's sake. And then we'll move it to kind of like this smaller field, or maybe they can share with our plantation. Yeah. Is there anything else I should be working on right now? Oh yeah, I can get rid of him. Delete this structure. If I want to make pipes, I can just remake the building. This one can come over here. We still don't have the oil, but we'll get there. Global production speed is 33% faster, but traders arrive slower. Glade event work speed increased by 30%. Resources you sacrifice in the hearth burn 25% quicker. Well, we're not sacrificing things in the hearth, so that might be a really good one. The Firekeeper's Prayer. A mysterious amber orb with a magical flame trapped within increases the ancient hearth's resistance by 250 for every 2 woodcutters in your settlement. Okay. That'd be cool. I don't think we're going to use that, but rainwater seems to soothe the forest. Hostility is reduced by 10 points every time you use 150 units of water in rain engines. Yeah, let's go for the Glade event speed, eh? Or I could re-roll. We could re-roll. Let me look at this. Yeah, we will get there. We will get there. So, 30% faster would be cool. It's not 30% less time, but it's 30% faster. It's similar, but it's not the same. It's actually not even a negative for us since we can't even sacrifice. I forget what we have that blocks that. Do we have something that blocks that? I feel like we do. Yeah, you're unable to sacrifice resources while your hearth is corrupted, which is probably when you need to do it the most. You know what? I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. Let's do that. Let's make Glade event speeds work faster. Oil would have been appreciated, but we'll pick the tools. More mushrooms to pick later will be great. I'm a little concerned with the queen's impatience, but we can always focus on that a bit more in a bit. Once we get our tools unlocked, we can open up all these abandoned caches and start getting loyalty decisions out of the way. That'd be pretty cool. We're already rebuilding an herb garden, so we don't need that. Half a reputation point could be useful. Plus 2 harpies will come with each group of newcomers. No thank you. Out of all this stuff, we don't really want to make a purchase, so this is fine by me to skip another trader. Alright, they're finally working on this event. It'll be done with plenty of time to spare. Hauler's moving stuff faster, and plus 2 grain plus some barrels is excellent for us. Let's get some humans in that farm. Are there other humans that we can borrow from something else? Oh, the rain mill. Yeah. We don't need 3 people in the rain mill anymore. And then they can go in this herb garden. And I'll actually put them over here. Yeah, they didn't get to plant very much, eh? Alright, that's fine. But we are at like almost full resource diversity on our farms, which is pretty crazy. We were talking about throwing haulers in to help with our farms. So let's get that going. And then, you know, I don't really need more woodcutters, but it'd be good if my woodcutters were beavers, so we'll do that. These guys got nothing to do for now. Just like you got nothing to do for now. So that means I can throw them in over here. Let's finish up these eggs. Oh, high level of corruption, 265. Yeah, no thank you. I will preemptively put people in here. You know, maybe I need a second blight rot post. Are we making tools yet? Can I get some tools up in here? Stonecutter's camp is done over there. That's fine. We've got some great sea marrow for the picking up here. I'm actually okay with reburning the oil. Even though wood seems to be limitless and just fine. Missed a tree. Yeah, our resource diversity is insane on our farms. We just keep finding really good farms. Yeah, and they still weren't able to collect it all. That's going to be human houses that we need to upgrade for that. Which I have not been building at all. For 5. And then I could do the same for beavers. And, you know, I could build a harpy house, but... 5. Let's get those built. We need to drop our hostility by at least 1. Maybe even 2. Or I could favor the harpies and save them. The corruption. I didn't get started immediately. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't think they're gonna make it. $127? Come on. Oh, we made it. Okay. Well, it's at this point that I am going to say we need to take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I got to check on the real world and take care of some biological needs. But hopefully we can just enjoy sitting here and staring at this for a few seconds. I'll probably edit this out for the VOD. But yeah, we'll be right back for this. Let me know anything in the chat that you think I should be focusing on, please, if you see anything. You know, but we've got all these nice farm diverse areas. We've got a bunch of bonuses on our small farm. I do love 10% quicker villager speed, even if it's off the path. We are making tools now, so we could start making our loyalty decisions. Did we pick anything that requires ancient tablets? No, we didn't. I avoided that. I got burned too many times on that. So, you know, we should probably investigate that. That'll lower our queen's impatience, which we really need. We didn't get trade goods yet, but we'll need to start working on that. Oh, we did. It's sell ancient tablets, so we do need that. Or we might need that, which means we gotta do this one. Sorry, 10% faster villager movement speed. We gotta survive instead. We should cut into another glade. You know, maybe this one instead. I'm gonna unmark a bunch of these trees, even though I said I'm going on a break. We're gonna set ourselves up for success when I get back. I'm hoping that it's a 5-minute or less break. And you know what? I need to delete one of these. I don't need that many woodcutters ever. And if I do, I will build more. Did we finally finish this? Looks like it. Yeah, so these people aren't doing anything. I can delete this. Oh, I don't need to delete this trapper's camp. I can move it, but we can use those people for working. Let's get a couple beavers in here. I'll put them in separate ones. That way they can fill up to 20 before they have to carry stuff back, which means they can focus more on the chopping. Plus we have haulers, right? Unmark all these. Pickled goods are coming out. Packs of crops. We do need the building materials one. I guess we can make out of planks. And I can just deactivate all these for now. Newcomers, 6 parts, okay. Well, let me know what you think we should pick here, and I will be right back. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, and we're back. So, I'm thinking that the parts are more important than the stone. I'm okay with that hostility level, I guess. We just got through. Ah, yes, the merchant shipwreck. Ugh. So I think we need to use tools for that if we can. These guys are already working this, but I can cancel it, I think. Yes. So we'll put our people over here to do this instead. But we will wait until the end of the storm for them to actually work that event. But we need the tools. When we get more tools, we'll get more things. Is there something I was saving those planks for? I don't think so, but I could put more people in here. Packs of building materials. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need 6 of those at a minimum. With the packs of crops, we could increase our farming with this. 5% increased harvesting and planting speed for every human living in the house. So with some building materials, that'd be great. But we might need to do our order first, just to, you know, get our queen's hostility down. She's fairly impatient with us right now, which is not good. Excuse me. Gain 12 amber for every 50 ale produced. Herb and root production is increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits produced. These are both good things. I think we go for the ale. And then that gives us a reason to start producing ale with a happy human. We can put humans back in our farms. We can put beavers to work on the merchant shipwreck and get that started. We can put some beavers back to work in each of these woodcutters' camps. I can also pull a harpy. I can pull both those harpies out of that warehouse, and the harpy and the beaver out of that warehouse. Let's get another beaver back to work. And we can use these harpies to build stuff. Planks are coming out, tools are coming out. Both are great things for us. And then I can reactivate these buildings so that they can build them as the resources become available, which is just planks at this point, really. No, we'll put 2 harpies in here for food. Sahilda arrived. And again, we can't afford anything. +2 flour production would be sweet. 20% faster global food production would be really sweet. Upgraded trappers camp, you know, that'd be decent. What's this one? Gain 4 plant fiber for every 12 vegetables produced. That'd be cool too. All of these are cool. You know, with coats being my least favorite one there, and it's the most expensive one, so, you know, shows you what I know. We're good on you, Sahilda. I need to wait until my amber production gets up so I can buy the things across the bottom on those traders, which is my strategy since the increased cost, and then just use trade routes to get amber. But we can get amber just by producing ale. cut up all these trees. Thank y'all. Move y'all there and move y'all there. Split the load. We can get some clearance water now, but that would create cysts, and we really don't want cysts, do we? We can put someone else to work in the cooperage. We can put 2 beavers to work in here. We have 0 packs of building materials, but they should start producing those soon. They're getting their planks produced, sent to them now. Wow, look at that. Yeah, unfortunately these berry farmers go up here first rather than down here. That's okay. Yeah, I'll put that person back. Not sure what that sound was. Oh, the event being done, maybe? Yeah. Stonecutter's Camp has no deposits. Thank you for doing such a great job over there. You're done for now, so let's go ahead and just delete this building. You know, I should probably throw a human into the hearth to slow down the queen's impatience. That's what humans in the hearth do. What are the rewards on this one? Yeah, I could totally do this one. You know, we're 1 tool short, but they'll get that produced in no time, hopefully. Down here, yeah, they're already working on it. They actually have it already produced. Let's put some more beavers in there to help deliver. Okay, yeah, let's finish this house. Another small warehouse down here is probably gonna be necessary. It's like, again, they're not finishing collecting. Granted, that's because there's so much stuff for them to carry. And by swapping the harpy out, it actually made it harder for them to carry all this stuff. Because harpies in the hearth increase builder carrying capacity. Or, sorry, global carrying capacity for all of our units. But that's okay. We just need to start reducing our hostility ASAP. We still have the harpies favored, okay. I'm okay with that. We can do our 5 packs of building materials, which we will definitely do. The monastery would allow us to do the ale. Hostility decreased by 100. I like this. And humans like working there? Okay. What are our other options? Nothing I care about. Let's go with the monastery. And then... okay. I'm actually satisfied with any of these buildings. The guild house would be my favorite, but we are not going to be doing that. So I think the market is probably second best. It'd allow us to do the wine and fulfill the tea, which we have a mission for, and give us that 10 carrying capacity back, which is actually 5 more than just having a harpy. But we'll build the monastery first and foremost. And I guess we can just build it like over here next to the blight rot post. Sounds good to me. It's in range of the hearth. And I've kind of been slacking on my roads, huh? So let's solve that problem. Give our people some faster movement speeds, eh? We don't have a harvester's camp, so I can build another one. We got newcomers. We're in the storm, and I don't want to increase my hostility anymore right now, so we're gonna have to not pick those. Another loyalty decision would be key for us. But we don't have the tools for that. Our Queen's Impatience is down a little bit and it's growing slower, so I'm feeling a little bit better about that. But only a little. The extra amber is appreciated. Do we have building materials yet? Yes, we do. So let's do room for one more. And then faster farming. Alright, yep. And when we get more building materials, we'll upgrade that even more. Faster farming sounds excellent to me. New cornerstone. Okay. There's that silent looting again, which would have been great earlier. Less hostility per woodcutter, maybe. That just cuts it in half. We could do the spices for the urban root production for every 75 biscuits produced. That might be nice. Just you know, I feel fairly secure in food though, so it's not necessary, right? For every time you open or send an abandoned cache, yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna be doing that, so that's nice. Okay. We could pick the weaver. Now get us our trade goods. I like the additional 1 resolve for all of our housed people. But I think we need the weaver just for the trade goods. So we'll spend 35 amber on that. We'll spend 23 on that. How much for tools? 34? Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get there. 32. So for all that stuff, which we could definitely afford, yeah, I'm okay with this trade. We need those tools. Like, I'm not in love with it, but we need the tools. So, yeah, I love these perks, but I can't do it. I need to reduce the Queen's Impatience. So let's go for that. We can pick our newcomers now. Let's go with that. We can place our weaver down. That's great. Where do we have fabric being produced? Yeah, we can get rid of fabric here, which is the plant fiber. And yeah, they're making building materials. That's great. Oh, we got a bunch of homeless people. So we either make carpy houses or beaver houses or human houses. And you know what? I think human houses are the best houses. So we'll make 2 more of those, and then we'll throw some harpy houses over here. And we'll be fine with all that. There's our monastery, which we can put 3 humans to work in. That'll definitely help us out. That'll be fulfilling our leisure. We can get our beavers back to work at wood cutting. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Yeah, we got this herbalist camp down here. Or foragers, which humans would be better at, but you know, it is what it is. And then we're gonna want our shift of haulers in soon enough. Alright, yeah, I can unfavor the harpies now. It's fine with me. We're about to get this loyalty quest done, which gives us what? Deceased citizens give us stuff, we get parts, and we get more people. So yeah, housing's going to be kind of important for us. Alright. That's a new building. Oh, there's the guild house. Which against all these other ones, I'm okay with picking. Packs of trade goods we're going to be making out of our flour. We don't need the training gear. Right? Yeah, we don't need the training gear yet. But we will be making our fabric here. So that's great for me here. 2 happy harpies working there. Let's get this up to 20 packs of trade goods and 40 fabric. We have more building materials. Yes, we do. So faster planting sounds great to me. So how many humans do we have living in houses right now? It's 12 up to 16, huh? Okay, perfect. So we don't necessarily need to increase the rooms, but I'm okay with it too. Oh, and then I never built the pathway down here. Or down this way. I'm okay with moving that to give us a better path down this way. Yeah, the guild house isn't going to help us anytime soon. But it could be a great way to boost our resolve later in the game. So I'm glad we got it unlocked. We're getting rid of our homeless problem. I could also do that with some packs of building materials here. It's probably where I should be spending them. We've already increased our farming quite a bit. What's it up to now? Um, 60% faster. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll throw harpies in this warehouse. We'll throw harpies in this warehouse. And then I'll get a harpy and a beaver in this warehouse. That'll help with all the hauling. You know, we could probably throw a beaver in this one as well. Okay, I don't need to be concerned about blight rot this year, which is great. Let's cut those trees down as well. Oh, these guys are done. Okay. It's fine with me. We should probably reduce our hostility. Yeah, down to 2 is fine with me. Packs of building materials, packs of trade goods, packs of crops. Okay, yeah, so I need to up my packs of building materials to 10. Then we can complete that quest, which gives us bonus pack production in every way, shape, and form, and some bricks, which are nice. We didn't do any trading. We need packs of provisions too. Yeah, and then we're gonna need to get 4 tablets. There's 2 in a chest right now that we could pick up at the cost of some Queen's Impatience lowering, but that's fine with me at this point. So we just need to find 2 more tablets, and then we'll make that choice. Packs of trade goods. Alright. And I'm trying to rush through this because I'm pretty sure there's a patch tomorrow which will reset this civilization. So we're trying to finish it now. But again, I still have those Halloween plans later, so we rushing. Yeah, we can get rid of some of these logistics workers. We don't have too many places that the harpies like working. And by too many, I mean, I don't think we have any. Yeah, I didn't do a good job of picking places that the harpies like to work. This could be an issue. Whatever. Let's just keep them working. Okay, the harvester's camp is done with that deposit up here. It's perfect. We could actually now upgrade this hearth, which would increase our chances of doubling production. So, you know, we should probably do that. Get those 2 decorations in there. And then it takes another 4 blues and 8 greens. Right? Yes. Cool. Newcomers have arrived. Tools and pipes sound good. Yeah, we'll oh, we almost lost a harpy without me noticing. And it's probably time to cut into our next glade. So let's do that before the storm's over, then we can see what the challenge is and start tackling it immediately. +1 to pack production and 33% faster and a mission done. Those are all great things for us. 3-star pottery is pretty sweet. We already have the brickyard. We already have an herbalist camp. Supplier is decent, but we don't need it. So honestly, I don't think we need any of these. We could re-roll. But let's see what this event is. Alright, we got another cauldron. This one... Oh, we've got the perfect amount of reeds for, so let's do that. We'll cleanse it, which is just an empathy decision. It'll give us Queen's Grace and 20 amber. If we wanted to work it for free, it would cost us just this working effect. So for every 20 food produced, 4 Blightrot cysts are spawned in the settlement. We cannot deal with that, or we don't want to deal with that. +2 mushroom production could be really cool, and 30 barrels and 30 copper I wouldn't sneeze at. But I also just want the Queen's Grace. Let's go. We can start investigating that during the storm. We've got more farmland, which I'm tempted to move this herb garden up for. Oh, I can't afford to move these because it would cost me a plank that I don't have. That's fine. We'll get around to it. And look at all that flax field. That's so much flax, which will get us clay for bricks. That's great. Another thing. So yeah, we can do this one instead of the other one to hold on to our dream of 2 more ancient tablets for this peddler order that she gave us. I mean, we're moving quite along quite fine. Maybe the Forsaken Altar is something we could look into. Herbalist Camp has no deposits, but there's plenty for you to gather, so get to getting. Oh, these are 2-star mushrooms down here, so that's probably better. Foragers Camp ran out of stuff to do over there. That's fine. They can grab some vegetables over here. And then we've got a trader. He's got some interesting things for sale down here, but let's look at our cornerstone first. +2 to vegetable production would be pretty cool. 400 more corruption resistance would be pretty cool. We could double down on our 3 free oil for 10 flour produced, which I think would be great. Villagers with the leisure have a 25% chance of doubling their yield. We're gonna pick that because we already have the leisure one, right? That's what ale is. Yeah, we're pretty ale centric already, so I'm really cool with that actually. We've got 90 amber, 231 oil. Okay, good. We didn't need to double down. +3 beaver resolve sounds really good. +1 copper ore is really good. 2 bricks for every 10 pottery, also really good. And then if we could get slightly more amber for haulers moving faster, that would be cool, but I think it's unnecessary at this point. But I mean, we could probably trade quite a bit for just some amber. Yeah, and that would give us access to haulers. Let's go for it. It's probably worth it for the perk. We do use haulers quite a bit to help our farms out because they produce a bunch of extra stuff. This is another brickyard that we could do, but I say we tear it down with stone and get ourselves some free stuff. That sounds wonderful. So let's investigate that. Excuse me. Where can I afford to pull someone out? The Trappers Camp, for sure. Just one more meat deposit left. We'll just leave 1 harpy on that. And then we've got ourselves a worker. Yeah, we can pick people. Yeah, you know, I do like the pottery, but I'm drawn to pipes and tools. Those are harder to make. Let's do that. Throw in more beavers. We've got 2 full woodcutters camps. That's great. Throw another one in the brickyard. Why not? And we've got workers. We'll get this Forsaken altar built, and then during this next storm we can unlock as many of these as we want or turn them down. I'm glad that we got up to the tier 3 district. That'll be great for us. Okay, I can move the herbalist camp now, so I can put a second human in there. And then we can move the plantation, and we'll just be missing that 1 slot. Impatience -1. That's great. All a bunch of things we don't need, as we said. Yeah, we'll re-roll when we get more amber. We get plenty of amber off of this ale that we're producing. And again, the Forsaken Altar allows us to make some sacrifices during the storm to give us some like extra powerful perks. Alright, it's about to be the clearance season, which means our people are almost done planting everything, so it's time to throw in some haulers. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we've already got haulers in there. Cool. And we've got haulers in here. Great. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. But we did just get some blight rot to show up, so I think it's probably worth throwing in 3 beavers to make sure we're extra prepared for that. We can go up to 80 on those and 30 on the bricks. It's going to get us another Queen's Favor and another building option. Can we re-roll this yet? Yes, we can. So, what would the grill help us make realistically? Nothing sustainable on those skewers. We've already got good ale recipe and a better copper bar. The cellar would give us access to wine. The temple would give us education, but I don't want the temple. And then there's the cookhouse, which would be better biscuits, skewers, and pigment. But it's a lizard building, but so's the grill. So we'll go for the cookhouse. There's our kiln that we turned down earlier. We've got the cooperage already. Is that the temple again? Yes, it is. The workshop we do not need. So I guess we'll pick the kiln on that one. I don't think we need the kiln per se, but that's fine with me. Woodcutter's camp is done. We'll move it over here. This woodcutter's camp can move over here. Oh, I need 30 of these. I actually need 60, but only 30 at a time. And that's actually how you upgrade the beaver homes. Is with, it's either amber or packs of trade goods. Packs of trade goods are the better option of the two. But we would just choose resolve on that. I don't think we actually need trade routes to move faster. But again, I'd rather increase my farming. I think that's the most OP upgrade ever. And we might even have an empty human house. Yeah, we've got an empty human house now. So we've got plenty of room for new humans to come in. Shorter break times if we upgrade our harpy house is enough, but I think just giving them better places to live for now will be better. And then we'd probably choose the packs of building materials to go with the pigment for the resolve, but we don't actually have pigment, so we're never going to upgrade our heartbeat houses or we aren't anytime soon anyway. In terms of what we want made over here, it's probably to turn off biscuits over here and to turn them on over here. We can make skewers out of any of this stuff, thank you. Yeah, any of that stuff, and then any of this stuff for our biscuits. We could be making the pigment for the heartbeat houses, so I take back what I just said about never upgrading them. Shorter break times is what it gives us. Again, like, that's cool, but I think I'd prefer keeping them happy. Oh yes, and we need to not be at hostility 4. That would be excellent. Here are our Forsaken Altar options. So at the bottom it tells you what you would need for it. You can sacrifice people, or you can sacrifice your products, or you can do one or the other. You can see the content of undiscovered glades. That's pretty cool. Normally that would cost you a dead person per glade. All houses have room for one more villager, and break time for villagers is 50% shorter. That's awesome. But I don't think it's going to be game saving, so we'll decline that. The next one, which we've unlocked all three, those are the red things across the top on our bottom blue bar. An artifact for the Forsaken Gods, or an artifact of the Forsaken Gods, the Forsaken Seal. Gain 1 cornerstone reroll charge at the beginning of each storm. So we could reroll our cornerstones every year if we want with that. The people are feeling oddly rebellious. Gain +1 global resolve for every 1 impatience point. Oh. Gain +2 production yields for all packs of goods. All packs of goods are produced 50% faster. That's insane. I think the plus resolve would be a game winner. Of course, as you gain reputation points from resolve, it'll lower your queen's impatience. But if we ever get close to losing, then we'll start winning. Like, it's like you can almost never lose from queen's impatience at that point. Yeah, I mean, we don't need any of this stuff on the side over here, so we could definitely do that. That just seems too good to pass up. All camps production is increased by 100%. Bonus does not affect woodcutters. No thank you. Gain 5 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. I mean, maybe. Global resolve is increased by 5, and villagers have 10% chance of not consuming food during a break. That's good, but you know, we don't need that. It's still available to us, but I don't need the icon sitting there reminding us that we have the option. Hopefully we can burn away all this blight rot, but it looks like we are. We could turn in our quest, which would hurt our resolve, but you know, we don't need to do it right now. We also don't need the resolve though, right? Whatever, we don't need it. Like we were saying, we don't need it. Yeah, I've got all these haulers in these warehouses, just like permanently there. Yeah, we'll turn it in. Copper bars would get us more tools. Oh, our hostility went up. Like I said, I was trying to avoid. Oh, whoops. Druid's hut could be cool. The scribe would probably be better. Packs of provisions would be decent. And harpies would like working there. So yeah, we'll pick the manufactory. Mostly because our harpies would like working here. So let's give them a good place to work. Oh, our human resolve is low too now? Dang. This is not good. Let's go ahead and pick up those 2 ancient tablets. We can put our harpies in there. Oh, we've got a bunch of homeless people. No wonder our people are mad. The direction of the house doesn't matter. I just think it visually matters. Yeah, that's our issue right there. Let's unfavor the harpies. So we don't lose anyone else. We're out of wood? That's crazy. Royal Stormwalkers, newcomers arrive 25% faster. No thank you. For every 20 felled trees. Oh, we can double down on the ale. Yes, let's do that. That's like the entire source of our amber and perk production. 20% faster food production sounds great. Haulers can carry 5 more, also sounds great. We can pick all 3 of these. And we'll be happy with that. Let's go ahead and spend some of these building materials on housing. Oh, I just chose the amber option instead of the trade goods. Oh, because I turned in all the trade goods. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can keep upgrading these houses to fit more people in them. We already did that with the harpy houses over there. Let's do it over here as well. Is there anything else we need? I don't think so. We can take these guys out. And we need to get back on the wood chopping apparently, because we got like none. And by like none, I mean we got 0 in our warehouse. Oh, we ran out of stone. Yeah, well, I was supposed to choose the sea marrow anyway. Whoops. Let's turn up the priority on burning our oil, since we produced that off of our rain mill production. We're making biscuits, right? Yeah. mean, we could probably afford to put another farm here. But with the increased speed, I'm hoping that they don't really need it. Small trapper's camp is done. Does have eggs in this new small glade, and there's another farmland. That's great. With 11 fertile soil. Awesome. Another reputation point. We could get the bathhouse. Right. We could already build it if we want. Now it'd start allowing us to fulfill T. What does the bathhouse provide us with? Global production speed and stuff like that. I mean, I think we're fine. I think we just need to knock out these last few reputation points and finish this game off. Which means I'm probably going to want to cut into another big glade during this next storm. Maybe we can do the forbidden glade over here. Looks like we're a little far away from that with just one woodcutter focusing on it. So let's get the other one over here too. And then, I mean, I guess we could focus up our woodcutters a little bit, right? Focus! I do not want to open it like before the storm. I want to open it towards like halfway through the storm. There's nothing left for these people, so we'll go ahead and just delete that. Let me take the people out. I don't think it matters, but in case it does. Okay, yeah. We need haulers back in. I actually don't need a human in the hearth anymore. So I'm okay with swapping those out. Beavers here, beavers here. I could throw another one in the weaver. And I think we're good with all that, actually. I think that defines what's good for us. Alright, yeah, we're running up on the end of my time here. And we're not quite there. This storm is going to be really rough for us. But we are only 3 resolve points away, so, you know, hopefully I can be late to my Halloween thing without it being a big deal. Yeah. We're gonna lose a lot of harpies at that rate. What do we got here? Global resolve increased by 5. That's not even gonna save the harpies. We'll have to go with this for now. We're good. We don't need newcomers during the storm. But I would like to continue cutting through to this glade. With one worker on that, it should take... Oh, wow. Yeah, we lost a firekeeper on that one. It's not good. High level of corruption. And I haven't been burning the cysts. That's not good. Harpy left. Oh, Blightrot cysts are appearing when harpies leave? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. What? A giant stormbird nest? That thing looks cool. This will give us those 5 tablets that we need. Disturbing Stormbird's nest will instantly summon a storm, which will continue until your scouts have finished working on the event. Active only when the corresponding glade event, but cancel the work when not stop the storm. Villagers get a -4 penalty to their resolve for each hostility level. Oh wow, so it's just like an extra strong. The nest tamed Stormbird it provides a constant source of nutritious eggs, and its friendliness has a positive effect on harpies. Counts as 16 decorations of its type. Yeah, and it would give us a Queen's Grace, even though it's a corruption choice. I mean, I think we have to choose that one. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rough. And we can't burn stuff, right? Because, yeah. Because we're corrupted. Got it, coach. We're gonna lose a lot of people over that, huh? It's okay, we can get more. And our resolve increases as the impatience increases, so... You know, it is what it is. It is creating a lot of cysts when these people die, which is not good. Oh my goodness. Tons of people dying. Well, welcome to Halloween. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we can throw a human back in there. Oh my goodness. So many people are dying for that. But hey, that's really cool. I'm super not a big fan of all these people dying, though. But you know, what are you gonna do? Wow. There's just so many people. Ah! It's just a giant death spiral. How are all these people dying? Oh, the corruption. We've got 70. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the death spiral. The Queen's impatience is at maximum, which means that this has to finish now. We might have just lost the game from this. I can't believe it. We might lose. No, don't kill him. He's the one saving us. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Firekeeper. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's going to take a lot to recover from. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. That was really bad for us. Luckily, I think we still got this. Oh my goodness, people are still dying. There's gonna be 2 more that die too. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, let's build the bathhouse. Let's buy the bathhouse. I guess that was one of our options at some point. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. Or these. Yeah, we're fine. What do we need? We could just buy some food to increase our people's happiness. Right? Yeah, let's do that. That was devastating, y'all. And if we hit this next storm, we're going to be devastated again. So we need to win now. Come on, come on, come on. We need to win right now. Five eggs per minute and +3 heartbeat resolve. Okay. What can we do? Is there something we can do? Can we open up one of these caches yet? We have tools. We got 16 tools. Yes, okay. Okay. There we go. Here we go. 0.75, which if it finishes before our resolve goes up, then we win. Yes. That was really close to a death spiral. Welcome to Halloween, the death spiral edition. I'm glad we finished that up. If y'all have watched this for 2 hours, thank you so much. Give this video a like. Give me a subscribe. Thank you so much. Prestigious Expedition 11. That's our first time winning on difficulty 11. And let me tell you, that was hard. That was really hard. But I got to get to Halloween. Thank y'all. I hope you enjoyed yours. And have a great one. Slice was right. Slice was right.